Hey Wildcats, I'm back for another video. I'm hanging out today with the Nittany Lion here at the campus of Penn State Wilkes, supporting our Science Olympiad teams as they compete in the Northeast Regional competition. Stay with me as I struggle through another video talking about some of our extracurriculars. Oftentimes when we talk about extracurriculars, people talk about or go instantly to athletics, which are extremely important and valuable to our students, their development, and our community. And I'll have another video about athletics in the near future. But today we're going to talk to our Science Olympiad team, show you some of the things they compete in, and give you an idea of what these great kids do. So bear with me as I try to create transitions and make a video worth watching for all of you. Okay, I told you I was going to try to transition, so here's on my first transition. And with me I have Gavin Ross and Lila Carlson. Both of them are Athens students, so we got some Wildcats with us, and they are on our Science Olympiad team. Gavin and Lila, what's the competition that you guys competed in today together?
Roller coaster. It's a build all about building a marble track and trying to get a specific time.
Lila, what's the challenge of the roller coaster competition?
Like, whenever we're building the roller coaster, we notice that one thing will work constantly, and then it just stops working, and then we have to try to figure it out, and once we figure that out, something else stops working.
Gavin, why do you like being on the Science Olympiad team?
It's mainly because the builds, I enjoy just building things and testing it.
Awesome. And Lila, same for you. What's your favorite part about being part of the Science Olympiad team?
I like being with kids that are like-minded, and I like having the opportunity to do things that I wouldn't have the chance to do at school. And like Gavin said, I really like to build. So.
That's awesome. Hey, one last thing, and I won't keep you guys any longer. Is there anything else you'd like to say about Science Olympiad, Gavin?
It's that it's a great experience that you get to travel around with other kids to places to compete against other kids that have learned things that you've learned, and to see who is better and who has learned the most.
That's awesome. And Lila, anything for you?
I really think the Science Olympiad is a good way to bring kids together, because you do something one way, but you might see another team do something in a different way. So it's a good way to get experience in multiple. Oh,
that's great. And today you guys are both here at the Northeast Regional Competition. I wish you both the best of luck, and I hope you guys make it to States. Thank you for letting me talk to you guys. Okay, so we just got done talking with a couple of our students, and now what I have with me here is a couple of our coaches. There's a large staff of coaches, but I have Carly Yeagerhall and Brian Manchester with me. And Carly and Brian, what's the best part about coaching the Science Olympiad teams?
For me, it's the relationships with the students and seeing the growth in them over the years. Mm-hmm. I've been coaching for 23 years now, and I still keep in touch with my former students. They contact me to go to weddings and seeing their babies get baptized and everything in between. So For me, it's those relationships that we build with the students, and seeing them actually be able to grow not only as an individual but also in their career or their education, and getting them to see what they've learned in Science Olympiad and apply that to their career that they end up doing afterwards. That's
fantastic. And Brian, what is some of the challenges preparing these students for these competitions?
It takes a lot of time. Let me, anybody's watching this who wants to coach, recruiting more all the time, because I only do one event right now, and I say only because everybody else does several. One is plenty if you have other things, so the more people involved, the better. It pays off. It's great to see the kids' success. Yeah. And when the coaches are behind it, the kids really get behind it. They spend hours to be that good, and they are that good. They go there and perform that well, and to see our kids from little Athens score in the top of the state, and in the past, the top of the nation. It's really, there's no limit. It's a great program.
Well, it's certainly true that, our Science Olympiad teams have a tradition of success. Is that true, right?
That is very true.
Do you guys have any goals for your students in terms of, or your student athletes, because they are competitors, am I right?
They are competitors.
Do you establish individual goals or collective goals as a team each year?
We do, and the head coaches help to establish those goals. As an event coach is what we do. I establish those event coaches and what their goals are. So their goal here today is to be in the top 2 at regionals, and their goal is to be in top 4 at states. And so they kind of have their goals set, and we try to push them to meet those goals, and we try to help them to get there.
Oh, that's awesome. So with all the parents that come out and support, I just want to spend a special thank you to both of you as part of the coaching staff. I know Mr. Slocum, Mrs. DeForest, Mr. Hall. I'm probably missing a couple coaches.
There's a lot.
So thank you. And next, we're going to talk to a couple other students and maybe show you one of the competitions that they actually competed in today at the Northeast Regional Tournament here in Penn State Wilkes. Thank you. So we just got done talking to Mr. Manchester and Mrs. Yeager Hall, our coaches, or some of the coaches. And I told you I might be able to show you one of the competitions. And I have Grace Hall and Johnny Roberts with us. And they just finished competing in one of the events. And Grace, what's the name of the event?
Wheeled vehicle.
It's called Wheeled Vehicle. And Johnny, what's the goal of the event?
So you have to make a car or a vehicle that goes in an arc in between 2 cans that you can change the distance between the cans.
Okay.
And it has to go a certain distance from the start of the
Anywhere between 8 and 12 meters.
8 and 12 meters. And Grace, how is your vehicle powered? Because I think that's important to know.
By rubber bands.
Rubber bands. It's powered by rubber bands. Unbelievable. So, how long have you guys been doing this event?
I've been in Science Olympiad for 4 years.
For 4 years. And Johnny, you?
This is my first year.
Yeah? Are you guys a good team?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you think you did well today?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, folks, I have a video. So I'm going to try to transition. Again, I'm terrible at this YouTube video stuff, but I'm going to try to transition and show you one of the attempts that Johnny and Grace had today. Well, there you saw one of the competitions that Grace and Johnny competed in, the wheeled event. So interesting, so technical, so challenging. It's just one of dozens of events that our kids get to compete in. I'm incredibly proud of our Science Olympiad athletes or competitors. They get to compete against dozens of schools. They're very good at it. There's a big tradition of success. My job is always a blessing because I get to see and promote and cheer on our students doing their best. And my job here today is to show you some of the great things that we do, opportunities our students have outside of the classroom that are not just sports related. I know we talk about sports a lot, and we're going to have a video about sports in the near future, but there are other opportunities, and I will hopefully be able to highlight more of those in the future. I'm not getting any better at these videos, but I'm going to continue to keep moving along, and I hope you all learned something. And if you're following me on my YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and comment if you wish, and I hope to see you soon. And by the way, go Wildcats!